Why is indentation important in Python?
Indentation in Python is not merely a matter of style or readability. It is a core part of the language syntax and semantics. Unlike many other programming languages, such as Java or C++, which use braces to delimit code blocks, Python uses indentation levels to define the structure and flow of the code. This design choice enforces a uniform formatting convention and significantly influences how Python code is interpreted and executed. As a result, correct indentation is not optional but mandatory, and improper indentation leads to syntax errors that prevent the program from running. At a fundamental level, indentation is used in Python to group statements into blocks that logically belong together. These blocks define the body of control flow structures such as if, else, elif, for, while, and try, as well as function and class definitions. Each of these constructs requires a colon at the end of the initiating line, followed by one or more indented lines that form the body of the block. The level of indentation signals where the block begins and ends. A consistent increase in indentation after a control statement indicates the start of a block, and returning to the previous indentation level marks the end of that block. Because indentation replaces the braces used in many other languages, Python programs become highly readable, as the visual structure of the code directly reflects its logical structure. This readability is one of the guiding principles of Python, encapsulated in the aphorism from the Zen of Python: readability counts. With every Python developer adhering to the same indentation rules, the codebase becomes easier to read, understand, and maintain, regardless of who originally wrote it. The enforcement of indentation also reduces the likelihood of common programming mistakes. In languages where indentation is purely stylistic, it is possible for the visual structure of the code to differ from its logical structure. For instance, a misplaced brace might cause a line to execute outside of its intended loop or condition, even if it appears to be inside due to misleading indentation. Python's strict enforcement eliminates this category of bugs, as the visual layout of the code always matches its actual execution structure. Python does not mandate a specific number of spaces for indentation, but it requires consistency within a block. Most developers follow the PEP8 style guide, which recommends using 4 spaces per indentation level. Mixing tabs and spaces within the same file is discouraged and can lead to indentation error, especially because the visual alignment of code can differ across editors and environments when tabs are involved. Modern editors and linters often help enforce consistent indentation automatically, further reducing the risk of formatting related errors. In summary, indentation in Python is essential because it defines the syntactic structure of the code. It dictates which statements belong to which blocks, thereby determining the flow of control and the behavior of functions, classes, and conditionals. Unlike other languages where indentation is cosmetic, Python treats it as a fundamental component of syntax. As such, mastering the correct use of indentation is not only a matter of writing valid code, but also of adhering to the idiomatic style that makes Python programs elegant, predictable, and easy to read.